right, here we go. Good morning. Thanks for showing up. Welcome to another day of working out. Let's start with side shuffle. All right, so you keep doing this. Just gotta fix this. So today we should start the warm up pretty slow, but then we might ramp it up, or we might just stay slow and save the ramping up part of the workout. Today's workout is a 40-10. So definite huffing and puffing. And some of the exercises, or one of the exercises, is a full-blown leg workout. So get ready for some huffing and puffing. Also, you can always adjust your speed you do the movement with so that it just feels right for you, okay? All right, doing the side shuffle, getting the legs warmed up. All right, little addition or piece to this let's try to focus on. Have your body go up and down with every step, okay? So when you land, you compress, and you extend, and you kind of fly through the air. I'd like your head to go in a wave action as it goes across, okay? Got it? That's what we're doing today. Let those knees bend, smooth, big loping movements. 3, 2, 1, come on out, stand tall, butt kickers. Perfect, all right, get some tension in your tummy, brace it. We're huffing and puffing already. This movement lets us calm it back down. All right. If you're gonna do something that really involves significant huffing and puffing, your warm-up should include little tidbits of huffing and puffing. Then you recover from it, you do it again, and you recover from it, and that gets you ready for when you're gonna do it for real, okay? 3, 2, 1, come on up. Let's switch to arms, so shoulders, let's open the arms up, squeeze, and put the hands together, squeeze, open them up, squeeze, hands together, squeeze. You're going your speed, I'm going my speed. Let's try not to shrug the shoulders, no shoulder shrugging. And the arms can be at whatever angle you feel happy about. It can be super low, you can even switch it up, right? Mid-range, maybe even hands slightly above shoulders, or the wonky shoulders. That's not gonna feel very good, but see what you can do, all right? Squeezing open, squeezing closed, holding your tummy tight a little bit, for sure catching our breath. Excellent, all right, let's do marching, opposite hand to knee. Okay, lift those toes. I'll say the big exercise today for the circuit is a reverse lunge with a knee drive. It's there for you, okay? So that's what we're warming up right now, is that knee drive, okay? All right, so I don't know what speed you chose. You might still be recovering from the beginning of the warm-up. So if it's there for you, speed it up. Get that huffing and puffing going again. Gentle tap with the hand on the knee. All right, play around with the height. Maybe the knees come higher. Maybe the knees don't go so high. Play around. Remember to lift those toes. You have one side that's really good at it and one side that isn't. That's possible. Also interesting, maybe concerning. 3, 2, 1. Different sides of your brain work different. All right, open up the hips like usual. All right, so right leg goes back, right hand goes to the floor, twist to the left and look at the ceiling. All right. Left foot goes back, left hand goes down, twist to the right and look at the ceiling. There we go. One big smooth movement. Try to make it look good. And my experience has shown me anything, it's that you look better doing it than you feel like you look doing it. So know that. All right, one more each side. This is it. All right, grab some water. Let me show you the deal. So for 40 seconds, we do reverse lunge. And no, okay. So we're gonna do one side, all right? So reverse lunge and then knee drive. Whoa, so yeah, whatever, I'll try that again. Knee drive, okay? If that knee drive isn't there for you, then just don't do it. Just do a reverse lunge on its own, okay? You get to choose how low you go, all right? If you're working on getting lower, but maybe the balance isn't quite there to shoot that leg back, that leg can get back there 2 or 3 steps, okay? It doesn't have to be one fell swoop. So that's an idea to let you modify or develop that for yourself. We're gonna do one side for 40 seconds, 10-second rest. Other side for 40 seconds, 10-second rest. You're gonna grab your kettlebells or your dumbbells, your cans of soup, and we're gonna do shoulder presses, double shoulder presses for 40 seconds, okay? And remember, your goal is to get your arm straight up so your ear is in front of your arm. Now, if you can do that, you are eligible to put some weights in your hands. I'm gonna suggest that if you can't get your arm into that position, so your shoulder press looks like this, I'm gonna say you're just gonna use the connective tissue tension that you have in your shoulder girdle as your resistance. Don't use any weights, okay? All right, we're gonna just fly through that whole thing 3 times and then see what happens. So one leg reverse lunge for 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Exhaling as you lift. You can do this quick or slow. All right. But keep breathing, because these little 10-second rests are just enough to move to the next exercise. There's really no recovery in there. 10 seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, get ready for the other leg. In 3, 2, 1, go. Same thing, other leg. Halfway. Ten seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, grab your weights, shoulder press right away. In 3, 2, 1, go. Now it's 40 seconds of this. Exhaling as you lift. When my hands are above my head, I always feel like somebody has a plastic bag on my face. I just can't breathe. Nice work. Over halfway. Almost there. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Put those weights down. Still a 10-second rest. So we're doing first leg, reverse lunge. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
You glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars
halfway.
come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same.
10 seconds to go. Notice how long this 10 seconds lasts compared to the rest, the 10-second rest we get. 3, 2, 1, rest. That just feels so much longer than this. I don't know why. 3, other leg, 2, 1, here we go. We're halfway.
glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that
We're getting there.
is here and now.
In 3, 2, 1, rest. I forgot to call it for 10 seconds to go. Grab your weights, get ready for shoulder press. In 3, 2, 1, go. Halfway. Keep going. You got your pace. This is your pace. You can't slow down from here. 10 seconds to go. Also, you can kind of do whatever you want. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, starting third and final round. Ready? Reverse lunge. Pick a leg. 3, 2, 1. Go. So the front leg is the one that's picking you up. The back leg is not pushing you up. Now by this point, it might be helping a little bit. But remember, it only gets to help a little tiny bit. Halfway. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Get ready for the other leg. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. That's halfway. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. Grab your weights, shoulder press. Also breathe. 3, 2, 1, come on, here we go. Halfway. 10 seconds. Here we go, come on. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, put your weights down, walk around. Take a few minutes, walk, 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 catch your breath. All right, so if we were all in person, once in a while, we would do this as a test day, kind of a fun event day. We would start that workout and just count how many times can you get through it before you quit. 3, 5, 8, 22. And when you're in a group, you're just watching each other, kind of, I don't know, inspiring, motivating, and you end up doing more than you can. I was watching something the other day. I can't remember what it was, to be honest. But it made me think of just that. You can always do more. So, I don't know, back in October, I might have told you the story, so I'll just tell it again because I don't remember, and maybe you don't either. Research shows, this is cool, you can always do a little bit more. Now, there's a bunch more to that story, but the research shows that you can always do just a little bit more, no matter what you're at. And I kind of got a kick out of that. Okay, nice. What do we got here? You know what we're going to move to? We always run out of time for this. We're not going to today. We're going to get down on the floor. Now that we've huff and puffed ourselves, we're going to do a plank pyramid. And we often kind of run out of time for this, and I don't think the whole pyramid is. doing it today. Okay. So plank pyramid, starting with a short interval, and then doing more and more and more, and then less. Kind of fun. If you're doing this on your own, this might be an option just to keep your brain engaged in the process. And it's also really developmental. Okay, so I think we start with 20 seconds. Homeobile plank, hands below shoulders, body is straight. Ideally, your face is beyond your hands. Okay, so here's the line of my hands, my face is out here. So with this one, so you've got the option of having your hands in that stool, chair, back of the couch to make it easier, right? So you can manage the whole time. Other option is to get on the floor, and maybe the 20 seconds you can do the whole thing, but 30, 40, 50, you can always just drop a knee. So you're like, before you die, okay, drop a knee, take a breath, come back in, and just continue, okay? So let's try this whole plank pyramid thing. Ready? As you know, I'm a fan of doing plank stuff just after or during huffing and puffing. Why? It makes it harder. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Also, and that's not just because I'm mean. That just reminds me of, I don't know if you guys watch Yellowstone. I've kind of gotten into that. And there was one scene. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Where Kevin Costner hits somebody and kind of wins this little fight. If you watch the show, they fight a lot. And the other guy says, "Oh, that was a good move." Kevin Costner says, "That wasn't a move. I'm just meaner than you." So I'm not just meaner. I'll tell you why. 3, 2, 1, we're getting up. Because in the real world, when you injure yourself doing something, shoveling snow, picking up groceries, whatever it is, it's usually not just one thing happened and now you strained yourself or injured yourself or slipped and fell. It's usually a number of factors that lined up to create the situation you're in. One of those factors is fatigue. 3, 2, 1, rest. Another factor is presently being tired. So you've just, climbed the stairs and now the groceries have to go into something or whatever it is. And so now there's this elevated breathing combined with your effort that you have to create. 3, 2, 1, and you're in. So what I like to do is predict the future and then prepare for it. Those things are going to happen. So let's create that environment within our workout program, unknowingly, just do it. And then as it turns out in real life, your body's actually ready for it. Once you go through this whole process that you're going through, it's regrettable that none of us are aware of all of the injuries and things that could have happened to us but never did. 3, 2, 1, relax. We truly saw the picture of that other path that we could have gone down where we didn't exercise or get strong. And then we got to see all the things that happened to us on that path. I think it's safe to say 3, 2, 1, that suddenly we would just have even more motivation to be on this path. All right, this is the 50-seconder. So dig in. Here we go. There's only 40 seconds to go. Are you still breathing? Try holding your breath for the full 50. See how that feels. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Okay, we're halfway. So now you can take a knee, take a breath. But I'm going to say there's 20 seconds to go. Now you're in it. Now you're just going to the end. Too late for rest time. Come on. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh, we're doing 20-second rest here, by the way. And you might be thinking, are those 10-second rests? I know, they feel like it, right? No, they're full 20. All right, so this is, I think we're coming shorter now. This is 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice job. Coming up to halfway. There it is. 10 seconds to go. Three, two, one, rest. Oh, okay, so anybody feeling that in the shoulders? You know, we did shoulder press for a bunch, and now we're apparently using our shoulders to also support ourselves in this position. A bunch of stuff is being worked here. So 3, 2, 1, go on in. And so there's a number of things that could be your neck, your wrist, your elbow, your shoulder. Maybe it's your abdomen, your core muscles, your quads. So many things could be your limiting factor that cause you to stop. Listen to it. Follow those things. Don't push through it. 10 seconds to go. But also notice when they get stronger, that means this works. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. So you're just following along. I just did some talking at the beginning. I never did tell you how this interval thing is going to go. 20-second rest between each one, and then the first set was 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, then 40, then 30, and then last one here is 20. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So like they say, it would have been good to know that sooner. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. All right. Oh, we got time for some more. Okay, so what I would recommend is getting up and walking around, because we're going to recover better if we do that. Okay. And I'm just going to see what else I have here. That's fun stuff. It's part of today. Today has all sorts of things. Oh, let's just do one of that. Okay, so back to plank stuff. Okay. We got a little bit of time, so we're just going to do a little bit more. We're actually going to do a side plank thing here. So we're going to do side plank, and then you have the option of lifting a leg. Okay. So side plank. This is also, you can do this on your elbow as well, or hand. And the hand can be on the chair stool back to the couch, so you're at an angle. So a number of things. You can just do a side plank. I have this bottom knee underneath me, so my top leg is supporting me, and then I can just kind of suspend this leg in the air, okay? Or I can lift the top one, okay? So of all of those, you got some options. I'm gonna kind of cycle through them, and you can pick and choose which one you like to do, or cycle through along with me. Okay, I'll just call out what I'm doing. We'll just, this is a variety. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and we're in it for 20 seconds only. So I'm just gonna do a couple taps with my bottom leg, and then I kind of switch legs and do a couple taps with my top leg, and then we've only got 10 seconds to go. So just switching it up. Okay. All right, 2, 1, and rest. All right, cool. Going to the other side. In 10. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Same idea. It's only 20 seconds of work. Move the top leg. I'm moving the bottom leg. And I just do this kind of walk back and forth, which transfers weight from top to bottom and bottom to top. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're doing that one more time and then we'll stop. Right? Okay. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm just manipulating the rest, shortening it. I'd like that arm, if your arm is on the floor, if your hand is on the floor, I'd like that arm to be vertical, not at an angle, okay? So 3, 2, 1, and rest. So at some point, if you're doing a side plank on the floor with your arms straight, go to a mirror, check yourself out. And if you look like this, I'd really like you to shift and try to get yourself to look like this. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Woo. That's okay, I'll just edit that out later. You don't see a lot of bloopers on this thing, do you? 3, 2, 1, and rest. And that I am shocked by. Truly. All right, we're gonna stretch. This is where I just need my soft thing. Where is it? Soft. All right, so this is our stretch that we don't do very often, but it's certainly an offshoot of our main warm-up thing that we always do. I've got my right leg behind me, left leg in front. My knee is just sensitive, so I need something soft for it. And we're in this lunge position. Now, depending on your flexibility, that'll determine your position, okay? Maybe you're leaning on your knee, front knee, okay? Maybe you're on the floor with your hands. The whole idea is to start this gently, and I picture my pelvis as a giant cannonball that's just sinking to the floor. All right? And then we're probably still solidly catching our breath, right? Yeah. All right, so this stretches all sorts of things. The front of your hip on the leg that's behind you, the groin, the adductors of the leg that's in front. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Right now, my right leg's in front. You might have one side that's very different than the other. One has less range of motion, then I would always choose to start on that side for you. So if I say right leg, you might go left instead because that's your tighter side. It's important to create balance before we really extend our range of motion. So if you have one side that's quite different and you're doing this on your own, start with the tighter side and end with the tighter side. This is for sure one of my favorite stretches. 3, 2, 1, come on out. And not because it's, the best or anything like that. It's a stretch that when I do it, I seem to start tight, but then after a few rounds, things change dramatically. And that solidifies my belief in stretching. And that lets me do other things that don't really work as well, but I think, well, this one worked, so I should just do other stuff too. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. And even though I, knowledge-wise, know all this stuff, I'm not going to do it if I don't believe it in my feelings. Okay? That's how this works, okay? If you find yourself thinking you should do something, but you can't quite get yourself to do it, it's partly because, or mostly because, you really don't believe it. So either find something else that you do believe, or find a way to educate yourself to the point where now you feel it, now you believe it. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. What do we got here? Oh yeah, one more here. And like I said, so that can be fleeting, right? I have to kind of replant my belief in stretching every time I stretch. Excellent. Still breathing. If your breath is deep, that's cool. If it's fast, it'll slow down when it's ready. 3, 2, 1, come on out. Last stretch, last side. And that's when it comes to some of these positions, I don't hesitate to use anything and everything that I possibly can to make myself happier, make myself feel better. The softer the pad I have for my knee, the happier I am. Not gonna lie, I was kind of surprised by the cold this morning. I know the forecast said it, but still, March, whatever it is, I wore my full winter gear, my cold weather stuff. 3, 2, 1, and come on out. Nice job, that was awesome. Thanks for showing up, I appreciate it. So does your body. I'll see you next week. Take care.